got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Welcome, race fans. MaxspeedTV coming at you live right here, NOMA Super Speedway, the Final Four for the championship. Who's it going to be? Chris Akers, Robert Duverdack, Mark Vega, Matthew Williamson, all four of them sitting out here nicely playing together, getting pictures taken, getting ready to go. Who is going to be the champion tonight? We're going to find out right now. You guys stick around. You don't want to miss this. NOMA Super Speedway coming at you now.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the brave, and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you. It's been a long, hard, grueling season. 4 cats is going to be able to walk away with a chance to be a champion. Only one is going to be the champion. Real quick note, 1 fast repair. That is it. You got to take care of that car like it's your first newborn baby. Plain and simple. You got to be in it to win it. As you can tell, after 2 bottles of NyQuil, 3 shots in the rear end, I'm feeling a lot better. Wouldn't miss this race for nothing in the world. You got teammates helping teammates tonight. You got guys that need teammates. It all boils down. Who can make a green flag pit stop? Will we see green flag pit stops? Only 1 fast repair. If you could sell a fast repair tonight, you could sell it for probably $100. You're gonna find out. Keep your fingers crossed. You got a favorite driver. You tell us who you like out here. I'll pass it right along. Welcome everybody in YouTube. We've waited for this. Long time come. It's here. As I get ready to head to the grid. What a season it has been, and it is going to be the best finish ever. And here we go. Row number 1 to 30, Carl Engel, the number 4. MaxspeedTV's driver, Chris Akers. You see the C? That means championship bound. Row number 2 to the 8, Mark Vega. 1 rough season, 1 rough year. Loses a loved one on Thanksgiving, comes back and wins the race to get him into this. Beside him, the number 7, Sean Wilder, another MaxspeedTV driver. Row number 3 to 343 of Russell Hancock. 73 of J.R. Johnson. Row number 4 to 13, one of the league owners, Mr. Jay Stenson, and then beside him, the 11, Rodney Roberts. Row 5 to 32, Anthony Poston, and the 66 of Randu Binomi. Row 6, the 31. The league owner, too, Mr. Joey Hickox. Beside him, row 23, Brad Sexton. Row 7, the 99, Robert Duvendak, struggling with some health issues during the season. Comes back, wins, fights it, and here he is. Beside him, the 200, Mr. Tommy Cook. Row number 8, the 84, Matthew Fritz. Beside him, 04, Ambrose Nebel. Row 9, Matthew Williamson, the other contender, the chasing guy. The 199, that's the final 4. Beside him, number 3, Robert Morrison. Row 10 to 69, Guy Baracco. All comes down to this. Some gonna be up front, some gonna be in the back, some gotta try to get up into the rocking chair and try to stay there if they can. Some gotta be protected by their teammates. All comes down to this final race tonight. Welcome all race fans. Hope you're ready for a good one because it's going to be with excitement and perhaps some butthurt at the end. Only room for 1 champion, bragging rights for next year's season. Under the weather, but I'm back, baby. So here we go. The final race of this season of the NOMA Super Speedways. Who is going to be king, the champion? Let's get it on. MaxspeedTV drivers out on the far end. Up against the wall. Second row. Yeah, you can do 3 here, but I got a feeling these guys are going to play it real cool. Akers up top, down in the bottom. Carl Engel into the rocking chair. Be keeping an eye on all of these guys. Mark Vega sitting in the 4th spot, currently still running. That paint scheme of the loved one that passed away on Thanksgiving Day. Some of the veteran moves way back in the back in the 18th position. Duvendak gets out of the line, started 13th. Now he's back here in the back along with Matthew Williamson. Staying back here right with the pack, not losing the draft, keeping an eye on everything that's going on. Russell Hancock, a new MaxspeedTV driver. Currently in 5th. You notice there's a theme going on out here. That's a lot of max speed. But don't count out the 3 guys trying to battle Akers, that's for sure. You got to be at the right place at the right time. You got to hope to God they hold their line. You got to pray nobody makes a move and becomes that guy that costs somebody a chance to be the champion. I think this is going to be a low caution night, at least up to the last 8 laps anyway. Stages. Number 1 at lap 25, number 2 at 50. They're in the rocking chair. You can see them darting around. They're making some moves out here. Teammates helping teammates. Like I said earlier, Chris Akers, your contender, he'd rather win a race or push somebody than win a race. He loves to push. But tonight, it's all about being the champion. Can he pull it off? He wants it. He can taste it. He's got his dad helping him. His dad is actually his crew chief and his spotter both. Going on down a little bit further. Like I said, Mark Vega. A devastating death in the family on Thanksgiving Day. Running with a heavy heart. What a way to finish off a season right here to be the champion. Duvendak having some struggles medical-wise throughout the season. Things have worked out in his favor. He's able to come in here and get some races in and win some races to get his way to the top 4. Williamson, I call him Mr. Consistent. Because that's how he became to get into the top 4. Very consistent, very level-headed. He's got ice running through his veins. 4 different drivers, 4 different styles. And thanks, Raymond and everybody. I do feel much better. Don't really remember a whole lot about Saturday night's broadcasting. You guys looking to join into a Super Speedway series that's watching this thing, you get your butts over here and check them out. They're going to be starting up here, I think it's to the end of January. They're going to fire it up again. Season number, I think, 5. 4, 5. Something like that. Joey Hickox up on that top side on the 31 machine. Excuse me. No, I don't think you can call me Alvin tonight, Raymond. Sorry, Dave. Haha. Joey on the top line, hanging out. Whoa, getting real close and touchy right there. Gave Sean Wilder just a little bit of a door knock. These guys on top, these cars, you can take a beating. You can beat the tar off of them. Or the bumpers. Rowdy Rodney Roberts up here. Giving the 31 a shove. Trying to get him up there into the rocking chair. You can see how close they get. That top line comes right down and squeezes that bottom line. What they're doing, they're side drafting. And you better be careful because it looks like Rodney's going to take it to the limits and take them 3 wide here. So we got some 3 wide action right up front, and right away Akers sees that 3 wide behind him, and he's like, we got to get the heck out of here. As he pushes his teammate Wilder as much as he can to get away from that mess. You can see the 66 Bunomi makes a move up to the top side. I think you're right, Nancy. The coughing probably will, because let's just face it, I talk a lot. Matthew Fritz and the Manny Rays machine up here are going to do a little help. When you think of Manny Rays, as you can see, Bonomi's got a chance to drop down to the rocket chair in front of the MaxspeedTV boys, and he does just that. When you think of Manny Rays, you're thinking of Fritz and this guy here. These guys cost him a lot of money Saturday night. I can remember that much out of that race. They probably had to lay off half their staff to pay for the damages. Joey into the rocket chair right at the bottom. Joey is not one part of the champions here, the championship 4, but he's making a statement. And what he's saying is, look out, boys, for next year. Championship or not, I'm going to win this race. He's due. He could use a win. Gives you momentum through the season. Through the off season, I should say. This is what Akers sees. He is your lead guy in the chase. Coming up on some lap traffic. Now this can get scary, folks. You can see him right here. As you can see, he gets right out of the way. And that was the 23 machine of Brad Saxton. Now, that's a stand-up move right there. He says, I'm not going to be the guy to cause the first incident and screw up somebody's chance. Akers, he's in the 6th spot. Back here in the back, Duvendak, he's the 2nd of the 3. Williamson 3rd, and Vega right behind him. 3 champions bringing up the rear. Akers right in the middle of this. Hoping to God these boys play nicely up in front of him. And I'm sure his dad's talking to him in his ears saying, things is getting a little crazy up here. You might want to back off. You can see Stenson. He's up here. He's looking. So now you got the Manny Ray's boys up here doing some battling for a lead. Hickok's Racing is out. They're on a mission tonight. They really want to set a presence here. Apparently, Manny Reyes has picked up some new accounts. He said, go ahead, boys. Balls to the wall. Let her rip Tater Chip. Wilder goes up. Whoa, the 31 Hickox has got him sideways. Ew, that's not going to be good. Any of the championship guys a part of this mess or not? I don't believe so, and I think they're keeping it green. Something happened. We've got the time. Let's go back and see if we can find it real quick. I believe it's going to be the 31. I seen him going just a little bit sideways, and he got things carried. I mean, I don't know how he held on to it. Him and Bunomi up there. Take a look at him. Watch that 66. And he did a great job not turning into those guys up there. And Akers right here in front, he's scared to death. He said, oh, where can I go? What do? I can assure you he slammed his brakes on. What a job it was to hang on to that ride. I'll tell you right now, in a butt pucker factor, Akers had him at about an 8, maybe a 9. It's going to put him back here with the rest of these contenders. He's just got to hang out. All three of your 4 contenders are right here. Matter of fact, they're all 4 together. There's Williamson, Akers, Duvendak, and Vega. All hanging out in the back. There's only so much a guy can take. I think Chris said, you know what? I've had enough already. I'm in the back. Stenson up here in the rocking chair. Teammate in tow. And another teammate back here. Now the 48 is actually 73. J.R. Johnson. That's a pretty cool looking paint scheme. I like it. And he likes it so much, he's going to take it to the front on the bottom. Akers and the boys way back here. Technically, they're 5 seconds behind. And I'm pretty sure they're fine with that. Man, I don't know what kind of pep talk, Raymond, you gave your drivers, but holy crap. Todd, you must be spotting for somebody. Am I correct? Unomi's just about ready to go another lap down here. He's 1 lap down now. After almost being turned into the wall. Did a great job keeping it off the other drivers. But unfortunately, he's the one pays for it. Darren Nettles is picking 5 cautions for the last race in Vegas. For the truck series, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. How in the heck did you go from Todd to Anthony? This guy, my other driver for Max Speed, is the only guy I know can race a race and also type on YouTube and talk to me. My other driver likes to be interviewed while he's racing. I got some weird bunch of boys. Duvendak and Akers. Sorry about that. Couldn't stop coughing. Wilder won that one on the stage. They're going to line all up nice and tight. And they'll come in for their easy pit stop, perhaps. And here they come now. For your race summary, only one caution, and that's right here for the stage. 11 lead changes. And while they're doing the caution thingy, you want to watch out for these guys. This is the Final Four championship right here. Those four cats right there fighting for it. Who's it gonna be? Top 5 out of the pits. Wilder, Johnson, Stenson, Fritz, Morocco. See if we can get a chat here. How about you, Chris? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Bobby, I do.
I'm just kind of curious. At a butt pucker factor, what was that when you kind of thought you was going to get bitten out by the accident right there? It happened right in front of you.
That was a little sketchy, but I was watching. I knew they was gonna come back across the track in front of me, so I went ahead and slowed up for Bonomi sliding back. So it wasn't too bad.
Good.
I thought I was gonna get caught into it there for a second, but luckily I had the checkup.
Well, glad to hear it. Glad everything's okay. Keep the fenders on that puppy. We got a ways to go yet. All right.
Yes, sir. I'm trying my best.
And quit scaring the shit out of me.
I know, right?
All right. Bunch of, you know what? Not just my drivers, but I pick guys that are between good and wanting to help other people and the underdoggers. Man, I got all kinds of guys on my team. But one thing that we have here through this whole entire field is a bunch of stand-up fellas. Every single one of them. They're really good people. Fun to be with, fun to mess with. Just all-around good group, bunch of guys. Plain simple. Jay and Joey, they should be extremely proud of themselves for taking this. Robert Duvendeck started it, gave it to them, and they just took it to another level. So hats off to these guys. They've done a great job. As we get ready to fire back up here, 29 laps out of 100 in the books. And we'll go ahead and get this puppy out of the way. Let's have a little fun. And I can take a drink. Let's crank this mother up. Get ready, Manny. Blow your neighbors up. Akers back up front again. Liking it where he's at, he said. So that's where he's going to be. Anthony posting. Whoa, trouble back here in the back. That's going to bring out a caution for sure. Stenson hard up into the wall. Something in here, I think, might be up front a little bit. Let's see. Where is it at? Guess I can speed it up a little, huh? There it is. Found it. Went up real high and popped him. Go back and watch it again. The 30 Carl Engel drifts all the way up and hits him. Hits him pretty darn hard, too, by the way. Hit him hard enough. That's Tommy Cook. Took him right out of the picture. So let's go back. Inside, Tommy Cook. Didn't see it coming. Boom, see you bye. That fast. Blew his motor up. You heard it go kaboom. He's on the hook in the pits. They were just in 6 laps ago. Will they come in now? Nope, they're going to stay out. I'm kind of surprised. Let me see. Joey's got to come in. He's got a tore up front end already. And I do mean that thing is tore up. He's going to come in. Will he get a new car? I'm thinking he's going to have to use his fast repair. He says, Bobby, you're wrong, Scruffy or Skippy. He's got to sit there and he's going to get this thing fixed. And that's what's great about Daytona or Talladega or Michigan or somewhere like that. You got plenty of time to get some work done on this thing. He'll slowly have him do a little work on it. The rest of the guys are going to stay out. There's your top 5. So Akers is going to lead them down. Your next contender for the championship is back here in the 8th. Williamson. Vega in the pits, getting some work done. Car seems to be just fine. I think he's just taking his dear sweet time and heading to the back. Here comes Duvendak back out. So Akers is going to lead him. Williamson's 8th. 9th is Duvendak. And then your 4th contender, Vega, will be back here in 12th. Morrison's a lap down. Johnson's a lap down. Bonomi's a lap. Roberts is 2 laps. And Tommy Cook being on the hook, having to come back here to get fixed, he's at least 3 down. So Tommy being booted, accidentally, I'm sure, by the 30 machine of Carl Engel. And Carl didn't come out unscathed. He had to use his fast repair, so he's running on borrowed time. And that's what I call it. Randy Bonomi, he's also used his fast repair. And I think he used that way up at the beginning of the race. Here comes Joey back out. He has not used his fast repair. Even though he is, he does have a knack for having to use his fast repair at the beginning of a race and keep it clean all the way to the end. You guys hit the like button for these guys. Let them know that you like them. This is the championship race of the NOMA Super Speedway Series. Away we go. Fritz thinking about 3 wide. Sure, why not? Nebel's got to feel just a little bit out of place, considering he is completely surrounded by MaxspeedTV drivers. Riding with Guy Baracco. Currently in 7th. A little scary up there. I don't know, there must have been a water bottle or perhaps maybe a raccoon on the track, because Anthony did a little jiggle joggle there. At least I think it was Anthony. Might have been Russell. I don't know, these MaxspeedTV cars, they all look alike. I think they've done that just to make me have a rough time, have to look at their numbers. "40 laps in the book so far, and our next stop will be at lap 50. For the final stage. And Tommy Cook, I think, he's still getting work done in here. Waiting patiently, you can see him. So I didn't get a chance to go back and watch Saturday night's race. Just how bad was it? I was kind of numb through the whole thing. You get a sinus infection, and I had a sinus infection from hell. It was bad. You know what, Lori? I think the cars might have been done as a thank you for me. Believe it or not. Got some of the best drivers you could ask for. I know one thing. Every single one of them's got a different personality, and I think it's what makes it so cool. I watched Akers and Poston push guys to the very first win. Wilder the same way. I watched him do it. I mean, Akers would rather push than win, except for tonight. Nebel up here still feeling like the lone wolf, but here comes the number 3 to give him a little hand. Now, Morrison is a lap down. He's trying to get his lap back the hard way. He's trying to white-knuckle ride this thing around here to get it back. Making some serious moves. I think Chris' motto is, if I can stay out front, I'm safe. That's why I call it the rocking chair. Safest in your mommy's arms. Thanks, Lori. I feel much better. You'd be surprised what some drugs can do for you. Legal kind, that is. Oh, we got ourselves a caution here. Something's happened. What happened, Captain? Not sure. I gotta go back and try to find this one. See a little damage on the 3. Slow it down here, see if I can see what's going on. About the time I speed up, I've got to pass it. I think it's right in here. And waiting. Oh, yeah. Now see, now this, to me, I don't know if I can get a better shot of this or not. Maybe here. No, I'm not going to. Let me try another way. Give me just a second. Maybe this can help us out. I got time, right? It almost looks like a little bit of netcode going on right here. Let me go back and see it here. It's about as close as an angle as I can get. All right, here we go. The 3's definitely coming down, but you see, I'm not seeing... I think the netcode's causing them to wreck, is what I think. That's exactly the way it looks like to me. And the boys in the back, trying to stay out of the trouble. Now, the good news is, I think everybody, as far as the contenders are concerned, are safe. A lot of the guys just came into the pits and came out. Nebel stayed out. Sexton stayed out. Fritz stayed out. Akers is in right now. Vega, he's in. Duvendak, he is in. Take a look at his ride. He looks pretty darn good. No problems with him. Williamson as well. He's in, taking his time. So Nebel stayed out, Sexton stayed out, Fritzy stayed out, Chris came in, Joey stayed out, which I'm a little shocked. Chance to work on that machine and then come back in and work on it again for the second stage. He opted to stay out, I think, this time. Unless he came in and I missed it. So your contenders are sitting at 4th, 11th, 12th. Whoops, I'm sorry. 4th and 5th. Where in the heck? He keeps dropping back. There he is. So Mark, he's coming back in again, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I don't see no damage anywhere on this machine. Unless he's just topping that puppy off every chance he gets. No. So we're going to fire it back up. 3 cautions. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to throw it here on 51 for the second stage. They probably will. I don't know. There's a little rule they have. I'm not sure. If it's pretty close to the stage, they don't throw it. And I'm not quite sure what that, if it's a 5-lap rule, 3-lap rule, or what. And no, I saw that up there, Raymond. No Alvin tonight. And I'm not sure if there will be a stage this close to this caution or not. They might be. We'll find out, though. As we're back at it, NOMA Super Speedway Series, the final race of the season. Abel on the bottom. Saxton up top. Akers doing the pushing up top. Really would feel more comfortable if he was in his rocking chair again. Rolling in his sweet mama's arms. But he ain't there. Because the Manny Ray machine of Matthew Fritz is keeping the 04 out front. We'll find out if they throw the stage here to be at the end of lap 50. And Brandon said they will not be one. So I appreciate you telling us that, Brandon. He's my eye in the sky, or should I say, the eye on the net. Akers would feel real comfortable not being in this 3 wide situation right there behind him, as Fritz is kind of stuck in the middle right here, and nothing good comes from that. As you can see, they're kind of running over each other back here a little bit. Oh, I guess they are going to throw that caution out. They must have threw that caution out for that stage after all there, Brandon. Or Brendan, I'm sorry. Duvendak's nice and clean back here, and it looks like Williamson is as well. Out of the top 4 contenders, nobody has had to use their fast repair yet. So that's a good thing. So Akers, will he come in? I know Saxon's been out there for 17 laps. Him and Fritz are going to have to come in eventually. And Nebel's definitely going to have to come in, because he's running at about 25 laps. And I think Joey's going to come in as well. Get some work done on that machine. Yeah, and here they all come, I guess. Most of them, anyway. There's Baracco. He's in. You see Duvendak, Williamson, they're coming in. Vega is also in. Chris is in and out like a flash. Who gained the positions on that pit stop? Looks like the 69 gained the most on that bad boy. So hats off to Mr. Baracco. That's going to change. He's still in the pits, so never mind. Laps led tonight. You got a tie between Wilder and Akers. And this is the last night, Nancy, that we're going to get a chance to speak with everybody, isn't it? So I'll get all that out of the way now. You guys have been some super fans of the NOMA Super Speedway League. It's been a real honor and a pleasure to be with you guys. You've made broadcasting to a whole new fun level that I can't even begin to even compare to tell you. You guys chat right along with me, and it's like watching the race and talking to people at the same time. It's really nice. Try to bring in the family into these races, the people that watch. Kind of bring the racing, the race car drivers, and the people in chat together all as one here. So it's been a real treat and a real honor to broadcast for you guys. In sickness or in health. As we get ready to rock and roll again. 4 cautions. 17 lead changes. And guess what? Past halfway. Brendan, we'll see you later, my friend. Have a good Christmas. And a Happy New Year. So me and my Mancoon cat, my wife, got me back here for the man cave. I call him Jerry Lee. He's sitting right up here watching you guys. As we go green, NOMA SS. Akers back in a rocking chair. The MaxspeedTV boys all around him. Nebel, the lone wolf up here. Well, look who's come to join the show. Matthew Fritz up here as well. You got Duvendak now showing his face along with Williamson. They've been running pretty well together here. Oh, 3 wide. It kind of looks like Nebel might have got shoved outward there. Three of the 4 contenders up front. And 2 of them working together. Williamson and Duvendak. Anthony right on the bumper of his teammate. Doing what he should be doing. Pushing his heart out. Whoa, Baracco, I think. No, it wasn't Baracco. Who was it? It's Bonomi. He went for a ride back here. I don't know if that'll throw a caution or not. Oh, Hickok's got fixed. He's running on borrowed time just the way he likes it. But Williamson has got to lead his first lap as a chase contender right here for the championship. Duvendak right there on his butt. Raymond said the 66 is trying out the road course. Whatever it was, he saved it from doing it in a caution. So you've got Akers, Williamson, and Duvendak, all 3 right here up front. Vega, right back here in the 10th position. See a little bit of damage on the 343 machine. A little bit of damage on the 23. But up top, Williamson and Duvendak still working well together. But Akers is still in that rocking chair. Oh, Fritz has been quite racy tonight up here. The last race of the season. He wants to let people know his presence. Joey the same way. Now, Joey's had to use his fast repair. He don't care. Sean Wilder's had to use his. Riding along with Vega, currently in the 11th spot. What would this championship mean to him? A whole lot. Losing a loved one on Thanksgiving Day. Comes back and wins a race. Gets him into the Final Four. I don't think there was a dry eye in the house that night when he won. What would this mean to him to win this championship? Akers trying to bring home one for the MaxspeedTV team. Williamson. Trying to bring one home for his team. I believe that's the Royal Greenhorn Racing. And Duvendak. Not his first rodeo by no means. Trying to win it for the Shooter McGavin Motorsports. And surely you know, if you're a true sports movie fan, you know where he got that from. Three contenders in the top four spots. We're having some fun tonight. That's right, Raymond. Happy Gilmore, buddy. All bunched up. Then we'll have to do another stop. And they have yet to do a green flag pit stop. Keep that in the back of your mind. I've seen too many drivers lose a race for the last pit stop. The money stop. Johnson back out. Same with Morrison, a lap down. Coming up on some lap traffic up here. This is always hairy, especially here at Daytona. He's either going to go way up high or way down to the bottom and get out of the way. But I can assure you, they're about ready to eat him like a fat lady on a candy bar. They're going to chew him up and spit him right out. And he's going to take it high. Let's follow him. Here's against the wall there. And he should fall back in line here, no problem. And, well, we got a change. Williamson down into the rocking chair right in front of Akers. Duvendak will love nothing more than Fritz to do the same thing for him. As you can see, they are coming. But they got their work cut out. Because this guy right here is probably one of the better pushers that I've ever seen. They give it another run. Fritz is pushing, but he ain't got him clear. Coming up on some more lap traffic. We'll watch back here and see how that works out. No problems there, it looks like. Stenson back in the 11th spot. Vega's back here in the 8th with 30 laps to go. And there will be another pit stop. And you gotta figure it out. When you gonna take that pit stop? When you gonna make it? You gotta get your teammates to go with you, hopefully. You get some friends to go with you. Everybody knows how important this race is. And like I said, nobody wants to be that guy that takes out one of the contenders by making a silly mistake. But you got to realize, when you're sitting back here looking at this, like this. Now, if you've got triple monitors, that's fine, because you can see the side of the car over here on another monitor, and over here you can see what's going on the other side of your car. But if you don't, you got to hit that little toggle button on your steering wheel to look. And that could be a pain, as Duvendak is going to slide right in front. Williamson kind of joggled there for just a minute. Not quite sure why, but he did. So Dubendak's got his chance to lead some laps now. Him and Williamson have been working really well together. Let's say about another 5 laps, you're going to see pit stops occurring. Three contenders for the championship. 1, 2, and 3. The fourth guy, Vega, current back here in 11th. I'm going to assume that things start to wind down a little bit here. You're going to start seeing some strategies being pulled off. But they first got to get into the pits, and here come some of these guys now. As you can see, the 84, he bought sideways, and the 31 Hickox goes around. So Joey needing to do a little bit of work on his pit stops yet. He's just a little too fast. And that's what happens when you have races that has stages. It allows the guys to come in to fuel up and stuff under cautions. They don't have to practice that green flag pit stops very often. So when it comes up and hits them and it's time to do it, you know, it usually is when trouble bites. Vega's sitting currently back here. I think he's just hanging out back here with this lead pack. Playing it cool. As they're coming up on lap traffic, he's going to keep it right to the bottom. Let the guys go around him. And you're right, Joey and Fritz and them, they got 2 months to work on them pit stops. I've watched poor Joey lose more races because of a final pit stop. I think more than anybody in my broadcasting career. Nancy, it's time to take Joey out on the back roads of Florida, them old backcountry dirt road rides, and have a chat with your boy on pit stops now. Stenson. And here comes some boys now. Let's see how they do. The MaxspeedTV guys are in. So far, so good. Duvendak. I can guarantee you when he comes in, Robinson's coming, Williamson's coming in with him. And Vega will come in as well. Let's ride along with Vega here and see what happens. Will they come this time? Yes, they do. Good pit stop by these guys. Back out into the track. It's Akers. Behind him, teammate Wilder. Then Nebel. Then teammate Hancock. And here comes Stinson, Fritz, and Poston. So Chris is probably dragging the brake a little bit, waiting for the teammate to come up and get with him. Because if you don't at least have a two-car tandem, they're going to run you down, buddy. So as they come to the line here, I don't know, Joey got penalized or not. That's a good question. But these guys right here, they all came in, and then they all came out together. Actually, pretty nice. Now, here's the thing. All the way to, well, Tommy Cook's out there giving him a hand right now. There's Tommy. Many, many laps down. But he's helping. But these guys here, they got to stay together. And the rest of these boys need to catch up with them. You can see they're a ways out. But there's no way that two-car tandem is going to be able to catch all four of these cats right here. That ain't going to happen. So Chris and them are right now 3 seconds back. Coming up on 18 laps to go. The contenders, Duvendak and Williamson, they've been playing together very nicely all night long. Vega and Akers, the other two. Now they got a three-car tandem going. So we will see this time around if they're closing in. 2.6. Joe is currently in 11th back here. Anthony is 12th right now. But these guys are going to stay nose to tail for as long as they possibly can to try to keep these guys from catching them. If they catch them, that means all four contenders would be in the top 5 out here right now, up front. And like I said, Akers can push better than anybody I know. He can run that car right to the limit. You can't see it. Right here is your water temperature. Usually you get a couple blinks and you're in trouble. You'll blow it up. But you can tell right now, these two guys are the quickest on the track because they're catching them. They're going to pick up the 69, but they might have so much momentum, they're going to go probably around him. And he'll be able to hop in with them. But Baracco, if he got in with them and helped out, but he's staying right here on the bottom. But you can see him trying to get back up to the front. Duvendak coming up on some lap traffic again. He's got to go way up high out of their way. 15 to go. Man, you couldn't put a stick between Akers and the lap traffic there. Duvendak and Williamson working very well together. You can see Vega and Akers working very well together. And I'm telling you, Akers, he can push, buddy. Now, looks like Baracco's going to come into that third car up top. Make this a little bit more interesting. Lap traffic ahead. Staying right on the wall. Make sure he clears them okay, and he does. So the MaxspeedTV drivers all split up. Akers has no help. He's out here by himself. He's got his dad in his ear. Does a lot of spotting for him. Also his crew chief on pit stops. All he has to do is drive. How nice is that? I'm going to have to start paying him. Like I said earlier, in case you just joined in, the contenders right here. All four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The cream has risen to the top. Duvendak, like me, sick boy, had some heart issues, some problems. In the hospital, out of the hospital, missed some races. With his talent, here he is, fighting for the championship. Vega, we all know about his problem. Loses a loved one on Thanksgiving Day. What this would mean for him to win this championship. Chris Akers out here fighting for the MaxspeedTV team. Love to bring one home for them as well. Whoa, we got trouble back in the back. Somebody went flying. Oh, the 23 into the wall. That will definitely bring out the caution. Gonna go back and watch this right here, because that's where it all started. Let's get to the 69. Guy Baracco. Let's see. Maybe we could tell it right here. So the guy on the bottom there, Baracco's coming down and he's going up. Two guys kind of hunting the same piece of real estate, it looks like to me. They just tap each other. But trying to hang on to it's a different story. You can see him completely sideways. Saxton goes down to the bottom to try to miss him. That ain't gonna happen. And man, the 199's going for a ride, and that happens to be one of your contenders for the championship. So we'll run this back and watch this again. There, the 69. He might have got, I don't know if he got a little help there or not. He just comes right down hard. The 69, I think, is the one might have caused this incident right here. I don't know if he got a little help from the 48 there or not, but that's going to be bad for him, as he will have to come into the pits. Your race summary, 5 cautions so far, 28 lead changes. And right here's your top 5. Williamson in, gets a fresh car, uses his fast repair. Now he's back out on the hunt. Rodney Roberts waiting to get his lap back. So when the lights go out on that pace car, he's gone. All the way back around. So he'll only be 1 lap down. Requiring minds, Joey Hickox in the pits, and he is also a lap down. Johnson is a lap down. Baracco. Johnson's 3 laps. Baracco's 4 laps down. And you're right, Nancy. The health problems that was going on and off for Duvendak. I'll tell you what, I've been with Duvendak when he started up his leagues. He brought me on as a broadcaster for him. I went to his wedding, met him the first time at his wedding reception. We all ran together in a league. Nicest guy in the world. How he got a wife so pretty, I couldn't tell you. He's got to be loaded. But anyway, he'd had some health issues, and he comes back, gets this league going again. Just too much for him, and he turns it over to Joey Hickox and Jay Stenson. And I tell you, he turned it over to 2 good guys. Because they've been taking Roberts' little baby and running it up to another level with him. And I know he is tickled pink for the work that they've done. They've got their series on tonight, which is the Super Speedway Series, and they also have the NOMA trucks on Saturday nights. So they're going to fire up the end of January. It's a fixed setup, so if you're looking for a league to join, you better hop in. Now, this is where it gets nasty. You take a look. Duvendak and Vega, they're teammates. Akers has got his boys with him. Hancock, Wilder. So here we go. Is this going to be the final caution to this? We'll find out. And I absolutely seen this coming. I knew for a fact Akers was going to push, and he is going to get Vega right out there in the front. Just look at the gap that he can get. He must have went to pushing school. I don't know. But, man, can he really get a car out there? He's going to go up on that high line, get in front of Duvendak. Duvendak is another guy that can push, and he knows it. Vega again, rocket chair on the bottom side, looking for some help from the MaxspeedTV driver behind him. Akers up front with Duvendak, and you know Duvendak is going to push him to the rocking chair, and he did. Now his best friend's going to be Nebel up here in the 04. Akers with his dad in his ear telling him everything that's going on. Perhaps a slight advantage. Takes the worries and the mind off driving in the rearview mirror. And now they're popping 3 wide here. And we got trouble back into the back. I don't know, but I saw some people hitting. It's getting tight. 5 to go at the line. When it gets this tight, that's when you want to be that front 2 cars. Because usually when it usually happens from the pusher on back if something's going to go wrong. Nebel pushing like mad up on that top. You can see them. They get squirrely. Now thinking 3 wide again. And why not? Williamson says, I gots to go. Williamson running it up high, the 199. He's got to get back up there with his contenders. Still 3 wide. How long can they go 3 wide? Well, hopefully for 4 more laps. Man, you can see him just jiggy-jocking all over, if that's even a word. Vega down on the bottom of the rocking chair. He is not moving. You'll have to punt him to get rid of him there. Duvendak down in the middle. Up front. Nebel doing a great job pushing right here. As you can see, Williamson, his chances are slowly getting a little dim. As he slides back, can't get no help on that 3rd line. You wonder, can they stay 3 wide like this all the way around here for 2 more laps? Now, I'm telling you, when you're sitting back here in 3rd or 4th, you're going to make a dumb move. You have no choice. You're just not going to sit there and take it. You're going to try to stick it where it won't belong. You're going to do everything you can to win this championship. Vega's best friend is Akers. At some point, is Akers going to move out? Nebel and Fritz kind of shaking around a little bit. Nebel's shaking around like a nervous cat in a room, long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. He gets back in it with Duvendak. Give him another go around here. Now I can tell you, I see this setting up right now. If that bottom line could get going fast enough, and you can see right here what happened. Akers went up there on that top line. He knows Duvendak can push too. But he needs to try to get up and around Vega. And the 99 is going to see it if he can. Matthewson's still trying to do something on that top line, 3 wide, as we're getting ready to come down to the white flag. There's our trouble right there. I knew it was going to happen back there. Vega trying to hang on to it. Oh, he's still hanging on to it. Akers and Duvendak. And we got some pushers now. Who's going to go with who? Morrison right there, hanging right on Duvendak's butt. Akers has got the 23 of Saxton right here pushing for him. If Saxton can stay right there with him. Well, a little bit of blocking going on. Some more blocking. Akers trying to block it. Here we go. Look at the push down in the bottom. Duvendak is going to win this thing. And he does. With a victory spin. Holy crap. Let's watch it. If I can show it to you anyway. To the line right here. Watch the 23 just give a slam shot right there. Hit him so hard he pushed him sideways. And him and the 4 kind of got into it a little bit. Watch it. He shoved him right into the victory, buddy. That easy. That was impressive. Right here. That one shove right there done it. So your winner, the champion, Duvendak. The hard second, the MaxspeedTV driver of Mr. Chris Akers. Good run for him. Vega came in 6th for the championship. You can see the 2 teammates right there together. Williamson came in 10th. So there's your picture. NOMA Super Speedway Series comes to an end with your champion, Robert Duvendak. What a ride it has been for him. You guys stick around. We're going to be right back. We're going to have a little chat with Duvendak, Akers, and Mark Vega. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you. NOMA Super Speedway Series winning, wrapping it up with the winner, the champion, Robert Duvendak. Before we get to him, well, let's get to the race summary real quick, shall we? We had 5 cautions for everybody out there who was doing the caution game. 31 lead changes. That's a lot. And I got all kinds of guys in here that we're going to chat with. Well, why? Because, first of all, let me get you in here. Matthew Williamson, chase contender.
Yes, sir.
You battled, you up front, you had some issues, you got caught back in the back, working your way up, running that 3 wide to the wall line thing. Son, you gave it everything you had. But I'll tell you what, I called you Mr. Consistent throughout this whole league because you have been so consistent. And that's what got you here. Come up a little short, but nothing to be down about whatsoever. 4th place of these guys as far as in the championship. You've earned it. Well deserved. You done a great job tonight, bud.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. Yeah, I mean, we were doing what we had to do after that final green flag pit stop. We were right where we wanted to be. I can't believe that Akers pushed Vega all the way to the front. That was insane. They were working really well together, and unfortunate incident there to bring out a caution right at the end. And yeah, me and Brad were really working that top line, and I thought we had it, but Robert made a smart move and blocking us, and that's what ultimately got him the championship, and I couldn't be happier for him. That's awesome.
Well, congratulations, my friend. Who all do you want to thank before I let you go and rest up before the season starts here in the end of January?
Yeah, I just want to thank the guys down at Royal Greenhorn Racing, Hunter Leach, Brad Saxton, and Tommy Cook. They're awesome to just kind of hang out with during the races. Shout out to my parents, who I'm sure are probably going to be watching this at some point, and my girlfriend Madison. And yeah, thanks to you for broadcasting and all the guys who put this league on. It's an awesome group.
Well, congratulations, buddy. Keep your head up. 4th place. Just a few more clicks, 3 more ticks, pal. Maybe next year.
Yeah, we're going to give it a shot.
All right, buddy. You take care. Have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year, man.
Thank you, man. You too.
All right. Next up on the line, I have to do this. This is unbelievable. Chris, let me find you. There you sit. I got you. I watched you and Vega come out of nowhere, a 2-car tandem, balls to the wall, everything out on the line, and man, you guys, I can't believe how you ran the pack down and got caught up with them and was able to go all the way up front and actually battle it right at the very, very end.
Man, I thought we was going. I thought me and Vega was dunners, but that determination come out in me to keep both of us moving forwards, and Dad was counting time off, and every time he'd say a half a second off of him, I'd push Vega just a little bit harder. And hell, I'm surprised we didn't blow this daggone thing up. We pushed 6, 7, 8 laps as hard as I could push, and the thing didn't get warm until we got to the front. It was pretty fun running there.
I'll tell you what, Duvendak and yourself, you guys can push like no other. I've heard you say it many, many times that you just assume to push somebody to a win than win. But I know tonight you wanted to bring one home for the team. You're a stand-up guy. Proud you're on my team. And I'll tell you what, man. In my opinion, if they're going to give out a trophy for the best pusher, I'll tell you what, if it was breaking the law of pushing like you do, you'd have been in prison for life. You know that?
Yeah, I push like hell. I mean, that's adrenaline rush right there. Just keeping the guy out in front and not letting the second line beside of us out push me. It's determination.
Well, who do you want to thank, my friend, before I let you get out of here?
Oh, man. Thank you for sponsoring the team and doing the broadcast. I've enjoyed it. Glad we're going to call it another team again for season 3. Can't thank you enough. Can't thank Joey and Jay for putting the league on. It's been awesome to run. Got to thank the boys for running with me all season. They've been great. I fell short. I knew the world was against me there at the last few laps with Vega and Deuce sitting up here 1 and 2. I knew I didn't have any good friends sitting around. But hey, I got to thank Dad for crew chiefing all season. He's made my life a heck of a lot easier by doing that. And then I know Mom's watching, so shout out to her too. Thanks for supporting me.
You know, that's really awesome to do. I spent 25 years of my life playing music with my dad, traveling all over and playing, and you being able to race with your dad in your ear, being your crew chief and your spotter for you. I mean, no matter what you do, if it's a father-son thing, it's a bond. So I know it's extra special for you.
Oh yeah, and we just bought ourselves a drag car, so we're gonna go try drag racing next season. And he's gonna be the crew chief, and I'm gonna be the racer. So that should be a fun thing to do.
Oh Lord. Well, hey, I'll have to come out and watch you guys.
Shoot, we're gonna try to make a few trips to Ohio.
Oh, hey, you let me know when you do. But in the meantime, you take care, brother. Have a great holiday and be safe.
Hey, I want to give one more shout out to Vega and Doovie. Congrats, Doovie, on the championship. Good job, guys. Y'all pulled it off, and as a hell running with y'all this season. Can't wait to do it next season, man.
All right, good luck. We'll see you.
Thank you.
All right, Mark, you're next up, my friend. What can I say about you, brother? You, I'll tell you, it's been rough. You've had a rough way to go. You lost a loved one on Thanksgiving, and out there you won the race right after that. And I got to be honest with you, as much as I love my MaxspeedTV drivers, I was pulling for you, my friend. It had been the icing on the cake. Come up a little bit short, but I'll tell you, you and Chris worked so well together towards the end.
We did, Bobby. You know, it's unfortunate. Felt like a netcode against Doovie. I almost ruined Doovie's race right there at the end there. But I want to thank Chris. He definitely pushed me up to the front there. It was awesome. He's a great guy. Although we're not teammates, you know, we work real well together. We raced for so many years together.
Well, I'll tell you what, excellent job that you guys did, my friend. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm still going to, wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You know as well as I do that when you lose a loved one, it's tough. But you know what? By the way this world is today, I'd say they're probably feeling bad for us being down here in this mess. But one day, it'll all be perfect again. You take care of yourself, my friend. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
I want to thank you, Bobby, for doing the broadcast. Jay and Joey for keeping this season going for us. Most definitely my teammates, Chris Saker, Robert, Guy. We all worked together. It was awesome. And I just want to say, Janelle, the season was for you. And we fell short, but we did it. We love you and miss you.
You know what? You rest up because I got a feeling you're going to be a force to be reckoned with for next year, my friend.
10-4, I greatly appreciate it, Bobby.
All right, brother. Take care. All right, Robert. What can I say about you, son? Hang on. Let me get you back in here. There you sit. There you are. You had some health problems, in and out of the hospital. A rough season for you, and you still made this thing work. You fought your tail end off to get back in here to the top 4. You had to give up another one of your dream leagues that you put together, one of your babies that you started from the ground up. You gave it to these 2 yahoos from Florida, I think, at least one of them anyway. Hillbillies, how's that? You gave it to Jay and Joey, and they took it and just right where you left off, man. They just ran with it, and they done such an excellent job with the league that you gave them, and here you are winning the championship. How do you feel?
That was stressful. That's how I feel. Oh man, I tell you what, when I saw Chris and first off I saw Matt and them get a run on the outside in that third lane and pushing Chris in front of me, I knew my only shot to really get around Chris without getting trapped in the middle was to jump up in front of those guys. So I had to throw a block on Matt, and I hate that I did that, and it kind of ruined the end of his race there. But when we're coming to the line there for a championship, you know, you're gonna have to make an aggressive move in order to get around someone like Chris. So I apologize to those guys over at Royal Greenhorn Racing that I had to throw that block on them, but that was stressful. Even after that, like I thought I saw Brad coming up behind me. I thought, oh, cool, Brad's gonna come stick with me, and Brad bailed and went to Chris. So I was like, oh, I'm a sitting duck now. And then here comes Robert Morrison out of nowhere, just jump up and get me going again. You know, that move at the end coming to the line, I don't even know where it came from.
I'll tell you who it came from. It came from Brad Saxton. Yeah,
like it was just I knew when I was going to go higher on Chris, I knew he was going to throw the block, and I knew that he wasn't going to wreck us. So I knew my only way to try to get around him at that point was to try to bait him high to throw the block to leave me room down low. And I saw Brad down there and knew I had no choice but to either send it down there and door Brad and try to get below Chris, or I was going to have just enough room or hook myself right across his nose. And
well, I found Brad and I brought him up in here to the booth with us. So I think I think you need to get Brad, get his address, and you're going to have to get him a box of chocolates and a dozen roses, because that little shove that he gave you, that little spot of nitrous, is what put you right to the checkered flag.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't know if I gave him much of a choice there. Like, I just hooked it down right in front of him and knew I was either going to hook and spin myself out, or I was going to get a slam from him and get around Chris. But, I mean, I thanks to both him and Morrison, because if it wasn't for them, I would have dropped like a rock there at the end. Had no shot at it.
Well, there you go, Brad. What do you think? Helping Duvendak to the win.
Oh, yeah. Funny enough, I asked my teammate, Matt, who got, he got in that wreck going into turn one. I said, who do you want to win, Duvendak or Akers? He said, push Robert. And I was like, well, I'm already pushing Chris. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there comes Robert, just like Matt made it up or something. And I said, all right, I'm pushing Doovie now.
Well, look in the mail. Be in the mail. Be ready for it. You're going to get a box of chocolates for Christmas from Doovie, I think.
I'll take it, man. If you could just mail me some Budweiser, that'd be a little better.
If that was a possibility, I would be doing that.
All right, Brad, congratulations on your second place finish, my friend, and just want to get a chance for you to talk with Doovie real quick. You take care, and I'll see you next season. Am I
right? To be determined, but hopefully.
Well, let's hope so.
It was a blast running this season, at least. Glad I could help Robert there at the end.
Well, you better be back, and we'll hunt you down.
All right. Well, I mean, it's in the plans. So.
All right. Good deal. All right.
Talk to you guys later.
All right. But congratulations again, Doovie. What a job you've done, my friend. Joey and Jay, they're in here with me. And I'm sure those guys, they got a few things they'd like to say to you.
All right. Sounds good.
At least I think they do. There they come.
Of course, man. We, just had to take care of a little bit of business there. But always, thanks, Bobby, for broadcasting. We appreciate you, man. Doovie, if it wasn't for you, there would be no NOMA. We know that. You know that. We appreciate you getting this thing started. I have no idea why you decided to trust me and Joey to continue it, but hey, we'll keep working at it and keep going in the right direction. I'm excited that you're our first champion since we've taken over. It seems fitting. I don't know how Joey feels about it or nothing on that side, but it just it's kind of crazy that you owned it, you passed it with everything going on in your life and health and all that stuff, and you was able to come back and run with us, and then to come and win the championship right after, man, it's special. Congratulations. I do appreciate everything you've done.
help us get to this point. And I hope that you continue to keep doing what you've been doing to help us along the way. So congratulations, man. We appreciate you so much, and I'm proud that you're our first champion.
Well, I appreciate that, and I knew handing it over to you guys when I had everything going on was the right choice. We've seen how you guys were running your league, and I knew you'd do great things with this one and keep it going for all of us here. And I'm happy to be the one here in season 2 to get you guys the first championship for the one. You know, we got a great group of guys here. When I started this thing, I had no idea that this is what it would grow into so far, and it's only going to get bigger and better with each passing year, especially with you guys running it. And you know, I'm always here to help out. You know, if you guys ever get too tired with it and overworked, I know it's a lot of work to keep it going, and I think we got a lot of cool things in the future ahead for this league, NOMA in general. I know we already got 2 series, and I'm sure there's more things coming. But I'm always here if you guys need any help still. Things have settled down a little bit more, so I'll be able to step up and do some things if you need me to, and look forward to getting season 3 going.
You know, Bobby, I don't know if you hear what he's saying there, but you know, not a lot of leagues that I've been a part of have somebody that's willing to help out and can continue to grow with us and do those types of things. So, you know, Robert's helped us all the way through the season with the, you know, admin and races, or I think he even ran a couple of races when schedules didn't work out for me and Joey. And that's just what kind of group that we have here. Everybody wants to come out and have a good time, have fun. You can always count on these guys to show up and do the right things. And, you know, it makes it a whole lot easier for me and Joey to do what we do behind the scenes, because we know that no matter what, if something happens, we've got guys we can count on and trust to help us out along the way. And that's why this NOMA brand will grow and will get bigger. And he's right. We're on an uptick of doing bigger and better things and getting more people and excited and just growing. And with guys like Robert and Chris and Matthew and Mark and all these guys that showed up every week to week and just ran and you know, you get to see the growth and what kind of guys that we have. So it's special. We have a great time, and that's why me and Joey continue to do it, because of the guys that we have, and we want to continue that growth. So, but Robert, we appreciate you, buddy.
I will
Thanks
tell
a lot.
you, it's well, Robert, when he starts a league, I've been with him with every league he started. He asked me to broadcast for him. I did it without any hesitation because I know the kind of guy he is, and he has good people around him, plain and simple. I mean, this guy is such a character. He even put my wife's face on the hood of his car for good luck. Apparently, she's good luck to him.
Hey, it won that race too. So
Yeah, it did win the race. I told my wife, believe it or not, your face is good luck to somebody. But the people that's in this is phenomenal. The people that are in YouTube, the following that you have, Joey and Jay, I mean, all the family members, I mean, all of them. I mean, we got, you know, Raymond, all the, what do they call themselves again? I'm trying to, oh, it's the Manny Ray Mafia.
Yeah, the Manny Ray Mafia.
I mean, we've got so many people out here, so many people, your mom, Lori, gosh, there's just so many people out here. I can't even begin to go through them all, that hangs and watches all the races, talks to me out here in YouTube. I mean, we turn this into like a family thing. It's just not the drivers out here driving and racing, but we've also brought the family into it with YouTube and chatting. And that's the kind of thing, broadcasting, that I like to do. I like to get the family involved. Heck with the drivers. They got their own thing they're doing. And when you bring family members in, it makes it fun for everybody to watch these races and to continue to watch them, you know, later on and through the future. But this is by far one of my favorite broadcasting leagues around. Anything when Robert's in it, you know it's going to be done right and it's good. And you guys took this to another level, and I'm sure he's proud of it. And I'm proud to be a broadcaster for you guys, in sickness or in health. But anyway, congratulations to every single one of you guys. Robert, here it is, buddy. This is your championship speech. Make it a good one.
I'm still shaking a little bit from that with my heart issues lately. It seems like I can't handle as much without shaking. So I'm kind of all over the place in my thoughts right now. But for starting off, I want to thank everyone at AG Solar Solutions. Manny Ray's, H&H Tractors, Tractor Works, Blue Ridge Auto Group. If it wasn't for these sponsors that we have in NOMA, we wouldn't be able to run both these series. A lot of this, even then with sponsors, still comes out of the Jay and Joey's pockets. So, thank you to Jay and Joey for taking over. Like I said, I'm here now. If we need help in the future seasons here, I'm always here. So I gotta thank all them. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for all those guys and sponsors. Gotta thank everyone over at Shooter McGavin Motorsports. Got Guy and Mark showed up all season. We also had 2 other teammates who were kind of sporadic, but they're still here in spirit with Fuzz and Scam. So appreciate them coming along this year, and all 5 of us working together pretty well there. And it seems like me, Mark, and Guy really started clicking towards the end of the season, and even this being Guy's first league season full time. I mean, the guy came out and made playoffs and made it all the way to I think it was the top 8. So we had a heck of a team. We're looking to build on that for season 3. So we're looking for 2 more drivers. If anyone out there was a free agent wants to come join us. Gotta thank my wife. She lets me do this every Monday. We have 4 beautiful kids, and some nights they can be quite a handful to get in bed and settle down while I'm down here racing. So I gotta thank her for giving me the opportunity each and every week to come out here with these guys and race. Thank my kids, Isabella, Emma, Scarlett, and Grayson. They love to watch these back sometimes when I win, and they get all excited when they hear their names on here. And then last but not least, I just gotta thank you, Bobby. You like you said, you've been with me for a while now, and you're not. I don't come to you just because I know you. I came to you because you're one of the best broadcasters in the iRacing. MaxspeedTV is one of the best channels around, and they have the best broadcasters out there. And you being a personal friend of mine, once I started this, I knew there was no one else I wanted more than you. So we're happy to have you here, and we hope you stick around with us for many more seasons to come.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way. One big giant family is what this is. I'll tell you what, it's awesome. Doovie, congratulations, son. You deserve every bit of it.
Yeah, thank you. I want to also thank the 4 championship drivers, or I should say the other 3, Matt, Chris, and Mark. Heck of drivers there. It was a lot of fun. I think at one point we were 1 through 4 racing there for the championship 10 laps ago. So that was a lot of fun with them, and they ran great races all season. And all the other drivers at NOMA. This isn't possible without all them. And like I said, this is a little family here, and it's only going to grow from a little family to a bigger family as we expand this out.
Well, I'll tell you what a way to end a season, plain and simple. You come through it, you give your league up to a couple guys because you wasn't able to take care of it, but you took care of business tonight. The champion, Robert Duvendak, NOMA Super Speedway Series. Joey, Jay, awesome job in the league. Looking forward to next season. Starts in January, the end of January, folks. If you're looking for a league, this is a league you want to grab a hold of. And you better get a hold of them quick because it fills up pretty darn fast. MaxspeedTV, Bobby, with all the freaking hobbies. Joey, Jay, your champion, Robert Duvendak, all the fans in YouTube. God bless each and every one of you. And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you the end of January. I'm out of here, guys. Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, one last thing before you leave, man.
Yes, sir.
I think me and Joey want to give a special thanks for you and everything that you do for us. Robert couldn't have said it any better. You are the best, and that's why we have you. You get everybody involved. You keep everybody going. It's a lot of fun to go listen to your broadcast after we get done. No matter if you're sick or whatever, man, you push through and you do everything for us, and we appreciate you showing up and being the guy you are, and being a part of this family that we have here. So thank you very much from the bottom of our heart for always showing up and being there for us and sticking with us and having our back. So we appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hey, you're the only guys I know that'll let me broadcast after downing a bottle of NyQuil.
We prefer it that way, buddy. We prefer it that way.
Apparently, I guess so, but it worked. But anyway, again, y'all, take care of yourselves. Be safe. We'll see you in January. I'm out of here. See ya.
Yes, sir. See you, buddy.